Hi everyone, this is Moudou and I am here with Lee Shi Tian. Hello Lee.
Hello.
All right, you're one of the best players in Magic right now. There are a lot of things to say about you, so why don't you start by telling us about yourself a little bit?
Hi, I'm Lee Shi Tian, and I was people know me about I'm making 4 times in Pro Tour topic, and I make 3 modern Pro Tour topic in a row, and I topic with Jessica Ascendancy combo in the standard, which top that a lot in the last turn. I think people are amazing. People are amazed with the turn.
All right. So yeah, that's a lot of pro tours, especially in modern. All right. So your first, I think your first Grand Prix win was in 2008, right?
Yeah, it's in Birmingham. It's
Yeah.
block constructed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow, that was that's
I think it's a low-in block constructed, and I was playing Kifkin.
Oh, wow. Okay, well that's before my time. All right. So, do you have any major accomplishments you'd like to mention in particular, other than your amazing runs in modern Pro Tours?
Yeah, I won Hong Kong National in like 2009.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think modern the Pro Tours topic are my biggest.
Yeah. Well, it is pretty impressive. Do you have any disappointment on the other end?
Well, I just missed it, my 100% topic.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, what happened to you there? You went 15 points in modern, and I don't remember your score in draft, so it didn't really go well, did it?
Yeah, my draft didn't go well. I go 3-3 for my draft, and yeah, after I picking up my 4th loss, which means I cannot make topic anymore, then I start play pretty bad, and just making lots of bad plays, and yeah.
All right, yeah, that's too bad. What were you playing actually?
I was playing Blue Moon.
Okay.
People saw that piloted by Jason Chung, who playtest with me for the Pro Tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was playing the same day with him.
Okay. Yeah, he had a better run. All right. And what about the World Magic Cup? You made it to day 2, but you lost in pod 1, right?
Yeah, we it's the last round of day. The second team seal. We lost the win and in to the next stage. And we need to draw an island to check out the 4-5 spins, the tap guy, but we never hit the island.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, but like you're still confident that you could have made like a really better score on this tournament?
Yeah, because I'm very confident with my team seal, but turns out in the last 2 years, I was also representing Hong Kong, and Team Zero is actually one of our better format. We all of them we go 2-1 or better. So we go 1-2 in the last World Magic Cup and didn't make the next stage.
Yeah. Okay, that happens, right? So you're still very confident about next year Hong Kong world champion?
Yeah, I think there are not much people who travel so much or play so many Pro Tours as me for Hong Kong. So I think I will be very likely I will be the captain next year as well.
Okay. Yeah, and the constructed format will be Unified Modern, so you have...
I think I'm happy with that because, modern, I have a lot of knowledge in modern, and I think I can help my teammate to do better. Because standard is kind of boring. We saw how unified standard layout in last World Magic Cup. People are playing red. People are playing some Esper control all the way.
Mm-hmm. And what were you playing, by the way? I don't remember that.
I was playing 4-color Wily.
Oh. Oh yeah, that was I thought that was very ambitious. Yeah. Well, hey.
Yeah, we actually have the red dragon at that time already with the Topter engineer and Pierre. And then we have another red deck, the Ataka red deck. So
okay, so you had two red decks.
Sorry.
So you had two red decks.
Yeah, one of the deck we run the black removals in the dragon decks and some cards like a Draconic War, so we can split up some good red cards. But we simply don't play any fetch land in the red dragon decks.
Oh, no fetch land at all? Okay.
Yeah, no fetch land at all.
Okay.
But the mana base is fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. I guess I didn't. I guess I forgot to check the list out. Seems seems nice. All right. So I'm going to ask you a few technical questions on Magic itself. So, what's your favorite format? I think I know the answer, but.
Well, I think you expect me to answer modern.
Well, what you said from Unified Standard and what you said from Modern was was pretty clear.
Actually, I consider myself like limited more than constructed.
Okay, sure. Well, okay, then okay. Well, we can start with that. It's no problem. So what do you like limited first?
I like draft a lot. When I was first in contact with when I was first playing Magic, I was taught to draft a lot. I basically every day after school, and I go to a card shop and then I draft with different players.
Okay, well, good times.
Draft is basically cover most of the thing in Magic. I think you learn how to build your deck. You learn how to build a mana base. Yeah, lots of things can be learned in draft, I think.
All right. So you want to be good in draft and then rather be good in whatever format you're trying to play?
Well, you can always be good in draft and how to say bad in constructed. But I think draft let me enjoy the game more, because constructed is kind of you expecting everything from your opponent, and your opponent also know everything from you. But in draft, there are much more small details you can have in during the draft process or during the deck build process, and those you're receiving signals from players or you're sending out signals from players are actually very fun.
Okay, yeah. Well, I haven't drafted a lot. That's a big problem. I think practice makes it a lot more enjoyable when you start getting the things the format. Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's talk about limited. If you want, we can. Okay. Let's start about draft. If you like draft better than sealed. Have you drafted this format a lot, like the BFZ Battle for Zendikar with the Gatewatch format?
Yeah, I draft a lot, but I for the first time in recent year, I did quite bad in limited.
Oh, okay.
As I said before, in Moudou, I have a draft going 1-2, which I can't remember any draft I go 1-2 in the last 4 or 5 years during Pro Tours.
Okay, yeah, that's well. There's a first time for everything.
And in GP Mexico, my day 2 record is 1-5. Like I 0-3 the first draft and I 1-2 the second draft.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not sure what's going on.
Wow. Okay, so the format is what, it's really hard, or
Maybe I understand the format wrong. I was thinking that the format is actually quite fast, but I dropped some very argo that, but it doesn't work out, and I run out of gas fast, and then maybe I think I understand the format wrong.
Okay, so you're expecting to have better results in your next draft?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. How about in comparison to the Battle for Zendikar format? Like this one was actually pretty weird, I think, right?
Yeah, but I think this draft is much more fun than the triple Battle for Zendikar draft.
Okay.
Because the color is more balanced, and the colorless matter is actually making the draft process very interesting.
All right. So let's just say a word about the sealed format right now, just out of out of interest for the auditors. How do you take your draft? What are you looking for? What is the first thing you're looking for when you open your boosters on your sealed pool?
First thing, I will sort out all the wares. I think the wares is actually quite. Some of the wares is quite powerful in the format.
Okay.
Especially for those colorless Eldrazi.
Mm-hmm.
Their power level and the casting cost is for the like for Nausea or Reality Smasher, the four mana doing such a powerful thing is very good in limited.
Yeah.
So I will find what I have in the rare, and then if I got some of those colorless Eldrazi, then I will go check if I have enough colorless mana source from my seal pool.
All right. So first check out if any good rare sticks out, and then build your seal with whatever remains.
Yeah.
All right.
And then for uncommon, there's a ally color. No, there's a multicolor cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Uncommon for the set for OGW.
Mm-hmm.
And those uncommons are also very good as well.
Okay.
Like the Reflector Mage, the Golgari 5/4 that return 2 creatures from your graveyard. Those are broken in the format.
Yeah,
so
they seem pretty sweet.
Those cards indicate that you may want to try to build a deck with those color combination, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got those multicolor cards, then you can try to build a deck with it.
Okay. So you really try to build a deck around the cards you have, like.
Yeah, in GV Mexico, I got 2 Reflector Mage, which is
okay. That makes it easier.
And then the next thing, if you still don't have a very good direction about the decks, then you will go for the common, because the power level of your cards may not be that good. So you will try go to the common and then find out if there is a good solid mana curve, and then you try to go Argo with it.
Okay, yeah, that seems reasonable. Okay, how about a word about the Shadows over Innistrad spoilers? Did you take a look at them, or?
Yeah, I look at them for a little bit, not much. Is there any card you would like to ace it?
No, not really. I was wondering if you would have a card you'd care to mention. If something seems really interesting.
Menace come back from the.
Oh.
How to say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a Fairy Temple, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes Jace is very good. I think maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it is already like $80 or $90 cost. It makes sense.
Yeah.
That one is huge, I think.
Okay. Yeah. So does the limited format does it seem really good right now, or do you not like it in prediction?
Sorry.
Did you seem like this will be an enjoyable limited format or not?
Yeah, I think so, because Madness is actually the way you triggering Madness is a very interesting process in draft. You need to draft the payoff card, and both the payoff card and the enabler for Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's a ability that you get trigger when you have 4 or more card types in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
And that one is also very, very interesting thing.
Seems hard to get, no?
Yeah, but when you drop it right, then those cards are actually very, very good. I think there's a white tapper, 1 mana, 1/1.
Yeah.
And upkeep they just tap 1 creatures.
Yeah, the doppelgeist.
That one is extremely powerful.
Yeah, it seems really good, but yeah, I just don't know how to value the difficulty of getting those 4 mana, those 4 card types into your graveyard. In Modern, I think it's going to be fairly easy because you have the fetch lands, but I mean, in Limited you don't have the fetch land, so yeah, you're gonna have creatures, sorceries, and instants. I just wasn't sure of how good it was, but
yeah, I think we might need to wait for the more cards come out. Let's see what land they have. Maybe they will keep reprinting the Evolving Wild and then
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so how about we talk about Modern now?
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of my viewers actually asked a lot of questions about Modern because, well, I guess they knew who you were. So yeah, so they really want to know what you think of the format right now, and particularly the Eldrazi Menace.
I think the format is not so healthy right now because we saw Eldrazi is the meta game is full of Eldrazi. The last time I saw this maybe is when Treasure Cruise is there, and then people playing those Delver or the Delver strategies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they want to play a Central Recall. But now they want to play those Ancient Tombs situations.
Yeah, well, they're not used to that in Modern.
The thing about Eldrazi that is like their draw swings a lot. The draw they have those temple of the Eldrazi Temple and Eye of Wugin. Their draw can be very, very broken, but when they don't have that is very, very bad. You don't play a 4 mana 4/4 and I mean NS1 is so bad. NS1 is like 3 mana 3/3, but if it is with those mana cheating lands, they're good, but
mm-hmm. I guess you want to have your 2/2 on turn 1 and then swing in, but yeah, a 3/3 on turn 3 is just not good enough in Modern.
But there's another thing about Eldrazi is there's no actual good hate card against them.
Okay.
Yeah, there may be some land destruction, but they already cast their Eldrazi at the turn they play their land, and that will be too late for you to after they cast their flash, and then you take your time to handle their land. That is already too late, I think. And Fort Nausea is extremely powerful cast in the format. Even you have all the removals against them, they cast. If they do 2 Fort Nausea, you're not going to survive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So I was just going to ask you about this question. How do you deal with Eldrazi? But you seem pretty pessimistic about it.
Yeah, I saw people playing Ensnaring Bridge or Worship against them, but I don't think you playing some lockdown style deck. Lockdown style card is good answer to a aggro deck like this. I mean, it make the format into a non-interactive format, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you try to stop your opponent. I mean, not all the decks supposed to stop your opponent to try attacking or doing anything. But that's the only way to handle Eldrazi, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so at the Pro Tour you were playing Blue Moon, and why were you playing Blue Moon at the Pro Tour? Were you expecting Eldrazi or?
Actually, we didn't have that aggro version of Eldrazi. We only tried a mid-range style of Eldrazi that with a relay that one before Pro Tour already in MTG. And then we think that version of Eldrazi is actually quite bad.
Yeah.
So we decided that that Eldrazi might not be popular in the Pro Tour, so we simply ignore the Eldrazi.
All right.
And then we find out Blue Moon is actually it is a blue-red control deck. It's like we're playing the control side of Splinter Twin before the ban. Yeah, and the shell is actually quite good. And we find out the Blood Moon is very good in the format. And then we give it a try, and then we start tuning the deck into the Blue Moon I played in Pro Tour.
All right. So what were you expecting at the Pro Tour? Just,
we're expecting Burn, Infect, and Affinity.
Mm-hmm.
These are the top 3 decks we're expecting.
Yeah.
And Blue Moon is not so good against Burn, but it is good enough against Infect and Affinity, I think.
Okay.
And any deck trying to go combo, you have all the counter spells, and anything try to go greedy with their mana, you can Blood Moon them. I mean, the deck is well equipped against all those random decks, because some random decks you need specific answer against them, but Blue Moon have counter spell and Blood Moon to stop them doing crazy things. So we think Blue Moon is a good choice for the tournament.
Okay, and if you had to do it again, would you take Blue Moon back, or would you change your deck?
Yeah, I think I will still play Blue Moon, but maybe with some better removal against Eldrazi.
Such as?
Maybe Roast, maybe Dismember.
Okay. All right. So do you think Blue Moon can still beat Eldrazi as it is? If we tweak it a little bit, update it.
I think you can try to add some more better removals because I was running Burst Lightning Bolt, which cannot actually kill Phonacia or Reality Smasher.
Yeah, but they're better against Affinity Infect, I guess.
Yeah, true. And maybe now we can splash black for better spot removals.
Oh, so you'd play Grixis Moon?
Yeah, maybe Grixis Moon. Maybe
all right.
Terminate or something like that.
All right. And what about the Reality Smasher when you have to discard a card every time you target it? Isn't that a problem for Blue Moon?
I think you have to counter it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that sounds fair.
Yeah, those if they can have they can play Financier or Reality Smasher in early turn. You still have some troubles if you don't get to draw your spot removal.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, problem is Thought Not Serious sort of protects itself by discarding your removal, and then Reality Smasher is also protecting itself. So yeah,
that's why I think Roast may not be good enough against. You need some black instant removals against it.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of cards that do that, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so Blue Moon is still a very viable deck.
I think it's still the strong contender in the format, because people will play Affinity, still play in Fed. So Blue Moon is fine, I think.
All right. Is there any other deck that you think is worthy of noting in the metagame right now?
Well, Affinity is good against Eldrazi. Yeah, we saw it in Pro Tour. The deck besides Eldrazi making top 8 is only Affinity. They work like they can do their thing and not lose to those nut draw from Eldrazi. The master of Asterium and Steel Overseer is very good against Eldrazi.
Yeah.
And the Epstein Company deck is also very good. I think the Kitchen Things, all those cards can actually block Eldrazi very well.
Okay.
Creatures try to attack in the ground might have trouble against the Epstein Company deck, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That seems right. Do you have what do you think about Jeskai Control or Kiki Chord?
Kiki Chord, I think Epstein Company is the better Kiki Chord deck.
Okay.
The better version of Kiki Chord. And Jeskai Control, I think is like Blue Moon, and they try to they have better removal in terms of Path to Exile. And then they can win the Kiki and the Restoration Angel combo. The Jeskai is, I think it's okay. It's okay, but
okay. But you'd rather play Blue Moon than Jeskai.
Yeah, I mean Blue Moon beat Jeskai well, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I have to say Jeskai have the advantage against Eldrazi decks, and the burn base make the Infect matchup and the Affinity matchup like almost the same. So Jeskai is also a fine choice.
Okay. All right. Well, that's great. That's great advice. I really enjoy that. Do you have anything else to say about Modern, or do you want to go to Standard right now so we can get rid of it?
Modern, yeah, I think they either print something to stop Eldrazi or they have to ban something. I don't like to ban cards, but
do you think right now we need to?
So far the meta game is not healthy for what I saw in Magic Online, but there is like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later there's a triple Modern GP. We can see a better result here, because in Pro Tour the people are not prepared against Eldrazi decks. They don't know what is their exact build for the deck. So when the deck is good and no one is prepared for that, then yeah, having a very good result is a very common thing. Not the end of the world, but if that phenomenon still continue like what we have in Magic Online, then I think there is a chance they have to ban.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't like banning cards either, so I was I'm hoping it's gonna fix itself in the next GPs. All right, so I guess you'll be attending one of the 3 GPs, right?
I'm going to Melbourne.
Okay, yeah, that's how far is that from you?
Like 10 hours, right?
Oh, wow. Wow, yeah.
Well, I can go Europe or
or Detroit. Yeah,
I think Melbourne is a better choice for me.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk about standard now, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think of the format? Just right, last time you talked about unified standard, that wasn't very glorious, but.
Yeah. Actually, I played in the MOCS last
Yes,
weekend.
you did.
And I make top 4 in the event, playing Band Company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very popular deck in that event.
Yeah, people playing either Band Company and maybe Rally. I think. I think the standard is all about these 2 decks. Other decks just simply cannot beat these 2 decks.
Okay, so for you, that's just so the Band Company and Rally are just the 2 decks to beat, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you don't feel vulnerable in any way to like the green Eldrazi decks, the ones with Ulamog and Codezelec and that kind of monsters?
Yeah, I first I don't like Ram style decks.
Yeah, okay.
I think you need to have some very specific mix of draw for your for the deck, which is I never like it, and I played quite a lot of Fun Company and I never lose to Ram. So
okay,
yeah, I think Ram is kind of a good matchup for the Band Company.
Okay, it's a little too clunky.
For Rally, when you have Naruto Husk in play, normally Ugin cannot beat that. Even a resolved Ugin, you cannot beat Rally deck.
Yeah. That's often that's the problem with Rally. It's once Husk is on the board, you really have a hard time doing anything actually.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your sideboard right there. So there were 3 Russian Clerics, 3 Strokes, 2 Mastery of the Unseen, 3 Valorous Stance, 2 Silk Wraps, and 2 Dispel. What's your plan actually against the Rally deck? Do you just get in the 5 counter spells and try to counter the Rallies and the companies?
I only bring in the Dispel because it's I want to have more action against them.
Okay, so you want to rush them?
Yeah, because when the game goes long, you lose to them basically.
Okay.
What you have to do is being aggressive. You keep attacking with all your 3/3s. Their creatures are normally 2/3 or 1/1, and then you keep attacking them. Then they have to block you. Yeah. So you want them to have you don't want to store the board with them.
Yeah.
Because once they store, they go with the Grim Hero specs and or with the Solar Pocket Flow, then things will get bad for you. But when you keep attacking and trade with even you trade your 3/3 with their 2/3 and a 1/1, you can still have a good spot against them because they are taking lots of damage throughout. Because your creature is like 3 mana for 3/3, and then you got multiple of those 3/3s there. Some of their creatures are only 2 mana 1/1, or like 2 mana.
Yeah, the Elvish Visionary. Yeah.
Yeah. So you normally have advantage on the board and then you just counter their company or counter their rally, which I think 2 dispel is good enough.
Yeah, you have 2 dispels. All right.
And, you have all the removals like the shield web and the command. Those are very good. When they try to block your creatures, you simply kill it. Throw out the comeback, and then you will be fine against it.
All right. I'm also noticing one thing that is not in your deck, and that would be Jace. Would you care to mention or comment?
I think Jace still is doing nothing for my game plan. I tried the original version with Jace, and I find it not really impressive. I want to attack with people. I want to curve out. Like turn to Jace is actually not good enough for.
All right.
I have a draw with Dam Protector and Jace. Normally I want to cast Dam Protector.
Okay.
And your Reflector Mage and the 3/3 tap guy. The
Bounding Crisis.
The crisis. You want to draw out more value from their tempo. And if you cast Jace turn 2 and then you cast Reflector Mage next turn, you does not get in damage from the tempo you get from Reflector Mage. And then that's why I play full set of the Warden of the First Tree. So I try to curve out more, have a more good low jobs, and then I can always I can always get more damage from the Reflector Mage.
All right, so you just want to attack, be aggressive. Okay, but well, the comments that we had amongst our own community was that Jace wasn't looking very sexy in the deck, but he was actually the only thing that was protecting you against flying threats. You didn't encounter any problem with dragons or phoenixes or anything of that kind?
Against the black-red dragon decks, you can always try to tap the Korrigans.
Okay.
Because the creature they casting is actually very weak. They have like the Total Engineer, the Peer. They cannot block very well.
No. Okay.
Your 3/3 attacks and the Chopper Engineer can even double block your 3/3.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I was just wondering how you were dealing with the Mantis Rider with this shell, but
the Mantis Rider. Actually, the Mantis Rider is not that threatening when you go with Reflector Mage or
Bounding Crisis.
Like the Crisis.
Okay.
After sideboard, I have the double shield web against the Crisis deck.
Okay.
Normally don't have enchantment removals, so the shield web is very good against the Jeskai.
All right. Well, that's okay. Well, that's the way to see it. I don't know. I just didn't think that would be enough, but hey, you say it is. All right. I don't think I have anything else to comment about your deck. Maybe just mention about the Matter Reshaper that is not in the banned list. It never is, but.
I think you cannot support it.
Yeah, I don't think you can either. Yeah, you only have the Yavimaya Coast for colorless mana, so it might just not be good. All right. Well, if you have something else to say about your deck, I'd be very happy to hear it.
I think the meta is like shifting to Rally and the Bank Company as the deck, and then you may want to try more flying creatures, like what White Nelson do.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure what to cut at this point, because the extra creatures I have is like Nisa and the Knight of White Oracle.
Yeah.
They have been doing me good through the tournaments. But if you want to add something add the flying creatures to the deck, I think you have to cut them. But I still like my build because those lens searching features like smoothing my jaw a lot. But yeah, if the metagame shifting to Bang Company and Rally, those two tools is actually not so good in combat. So I see the possibility of adding more flying creatures like Eldrazi Sky Spawner.
You'd play Eldrazi Sky Spawner in this shell?
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, like Nelson did.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Okay, wow, that's okay. Well, there's still a lot to be done with that deck, I guess.
Because I was not expecting that much of Band Company during the MOCS.
Oh, there were quite a few. All right, well, you made top 4 with it, so congratulations for that. Okay, so let's have. I'd like to have a word with you about Magic in Asia because, we don't hear a lot from it. There's not a lot of coverage when there are Grand Prix or events in Asia or in Australia.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that the players are bad or anything. Actually, it's quite the contrary, I think. But what do you think about this? Is it a problem? Is it okay?
Well, for Asia, I think the main problem is like the gaming industry is not that popular as what we have in Europe or in America, and pro player it is quite hard to be a pro player in Asia, except unless you are in Japan. Japan is a very well developed country for gaming, people are most of the players have their regular work, and they love to play Magic, and they love to be competitive. They still have to work for their lives. not enough tournaments for Asian people to go that deep to professional Magic. So sometimes, when there's not much competitive players, the skill level may be lower because I think nowadays standard requires lots of practicing. Which Asian may not be able to afford that much time to practicing.
All right, that's a problem. How did you become a pro with?
Well, I was lucky. I was in contact with MTG Mincard.
Okay.
Which their headquarters is in Hong Kong. Yeah, so I contact with the boss, and then I get a job as a accountant.
Okay.
Mincard, and they let me to go to different. They let me to take leave to go to different tournaments. So I can travel. I can take that much leave.
Okay.
For the tournaments.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, there are a lot of Europeans to it at MTG Mincard as content producers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo Larson, Patrick Dickman, Martin Dan.
Yeah. I really like the articles on their website. Okay, so all right, so okay, and just so if I'm not saying that the level seems to be weaker in Asia than it is in America or in Europe, because I sincerely don't think it is. But Asia is usually the land where we see a lot of very unique brews that just pop out and win Grand Prix. Do you think why is it that it's in Asia that we have all these special brews?
Because people in Asia is like they're not how to say the high level player are not organized.
Okay.
I mean there may be some good player in Korea, some in Hong Kong, some in Singapore, but when the tournaments go to GP level, normally we test the deck by ourselves, and instead of pre-test together like Pro Tour, and we have lots of interesting idea, and then we just we just do what we like to do.
Okay. Well, isn't that everyone's dream? Yeah, I mean. Yeah, well, I mean, at the Pro Tour too, there was the Japanese team who brought the Grixis Goryo's deck, which I personally liked a lot. So I already had heard of it, but it's not very famous. Yeah, well, I was just it's just always it's always good to see. Well, I mean, Blue Moon wasn't very popular either at the Pro Tour, so it's always refreshing to see this new take, I think, on the metagame.
We always try to build a new deck or an unexpected deck to the tournaments.
Okay.
Especially for Pro Tour, it's like who have the new deck that no one is preparing for. You normally have a very good result with it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think that is about everything I have to ask you for today. So if you have any more comments you'd like to make, I'd be very happy to hear them again.
I think.
Actually, about it.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
Well, thank you for accepting. Okay. So just a little word about what you're going to do next. So you're going to go to Melbourne, and then do you know what you're going to do after that?
Go to Melbourne, and then should be Beijing. Yeah, that will be the next set.
Okay.
I go to Beijing. That's the week before Pro Tour, and then I will go to Madrid for the Pro Tour.
Okay, so it's going to be a pretty light season, I guess.
Yeah, this for this set.
Yeah.
For these 2 months. But there is some chance I going to Europe after the Pro Tour, because I was not doing very well in this seasons, and I do need to chase some Pokemon.
Okay. All right. Well, best of luck to you in Melbourne then.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you everyone for listening. This was Moudou with Lee Shi Tian. See you next time.
Bye.